There's already a shulker of totems over here, and I brought two more because we're idiots and we're gonna die.
Heyo, it's Lyarrah, and you join me today at the site of the Future Lodge. Yeah. This is where my base has been supposed to be for the last few months, and it's just been an outline this whole time. But last time we kind of went on a quest for inspiration, and I mean, I guess you could go with that we found out it was inside the whole time, but I mean, it kind of was. Kind of was. It was, I came to accept that it's not been a lack of inspiration. It's just been like a sincere fear that I am going to do this wrong. But, you know, it's not a following instructions thing or anything. There's no wrong way to do it. And I've said before that the reason I love Minecraft is because there's no right or wrong way to do anything. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to be back on track for the project finally. So what today's plan is, for starters, is I've got a few different materials here, and I'm going to be going around and marking out where the different kinds of walls will be, because I don't know if you've ever seen like a proper ski lodge type of the deal, but they tend to be made of a bunch of different things, like a smattering of assorted bricks and wood, and I have forgotten the word for the thing that I'm obsessed with again. And flagstone. Flagstone. That's what I'm trying to think of. So, what is going to be happening here is the potatoes up here, because we do... Oh, I don't actually have any logs on me. Now, mind you, some of these will be being switched out. These are all temporary. I don't have any more full logs either, anyway. But we're going to be going around here and marking off the different sections as to what kind of material they're going to be made out of. Now, that, like I said, may not be finalized, but I just really enjoy the idea of having this pre-done here. Now, as far as that gray goes, which actually let me go ahead and swap these while I'm thinking about it. This gray here is not actually going to be exposed as is. This is actually going to be the backdrop to some flagstone. If you didn't see me create that before, then I'll make sure I swing back into that creative world at some point during this episode. But that's going to wind up being the backdrop to a bunch of slabs and stuff put in front of it. So what I really want to do here is just mark out the different types of materials that the different walls are going to be made out of. As a rough theory, this can definitely change. But with the idea of this way, it'll kind of come together more in terms of you know, getting the front face of this place put together, kind of seeing what the side faces are supposed to be like, stuff like that. And you know, figure out what areas I need to build up what kind of foundation in. For example, this area over here, actually, originally I had a different idea for it, but I realized that what with the part going up the hill there, what I think I'm going to do is make it so that this area only starts on the second floor, and for the bottom floor, it is only foundation along here. Now, of course, most of these walls are actually going to be a fair bit taller than I'm making them here. I'll do this one out of the dark oak also. The bottom floor is probably going to be about 5, maybe even 6 tall before I get to the second floor. And I'm going to have to figure out how I'm dividing out the second story. In some areas, you're not going to be able to see the difference. So like the flagstone background is going to go all the way up to the top of the building, or at least through the second floor. And if we wind up with other flagstone walls along the way, which, for example, I'm pretty sure this side wall will wind up being flagstone, and parts of the back wall over here. Mostly my point, I guess, is that I am trying to go ahead and get a get the outlines done. You know, I've had the outline of the foundation sitting here for ages, and I'm hoping that bringing the foundation into 3 dimensions here is going to make it more clear exactly what I'm trying to accomplish and everything. But for right now, what it's making clear is that I am really low on bricks. So I'm going to have to do a few things, including just making sure that the flagstone even looks good next to bricks, actually, before I go on any crazy journeys. Give him a second. Okay, so we're over here in my increasingly weird testing world. It's there's no rhyme or reason to this place. It just is what it is. So yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves some bricks. Let's get both regular and nether. You know what? Let's get some red nether brick while we're at it, just for good measure. Do I want any of the others? Nah, I think that'll do it. I think that will do it. And let's kind of slap some of this down next to this bad boy and see, you know, if any of them look remotely good. Okay, so to absolutely no one's surprise, the red nether brick, actually I was going to say it looks awful, but it looks pretty decent, like not amazing, but better than I was expecting it to, huh? The regular brick looks good, but is obviously really solid and like repetitive compared to the nether brick. Let's try the regular nether brick. Okay, I feel really confident that I don't like the regular nether brick with it. It doesn't horrendously clash, but it definitely just does not have the effect or the colors that I want it to next to this. Plus, I'm always kind of bugged by like the double same size pattern from the top to the bottom. I don't know. I don't know why. There, yeah, if you hadn't seen my flagstone design before, this is it. If you don't know what flagstone is, Google it. It is essentially a bunch of really thin stacked stones. That's why I tried to say slate earlier. Now, I have seen stuff from the Nether update. I am wishing for basalt really strongly right now, but it also doesn't have slabs or stairs, and I doubt it's going to get them. So it wouldn't help with any parts of this situation. But anyway, I think that the one I like the most for the time being is regular brick. And even if I don't wind up using it as the major walls, we're still kind of in a shortage of it. So we're going to go ahead and go collect some the regular way. Hey, Mason, Jason, buddies, pals. Yeah, you wanna buy some stone? Awesome, awesome. That's andesite. And yeah, you wanna then let me buy some bricks off you? Sweet, thank you. How about you? Yeah, let's do the same. Of course, I also just have a bunch of clay sitting around. I'm still probably gonna go get more, but I still have a bunch of it sitting around. So there's no harm in going ahead and just, you know, frying it all up. But we do have the slight problem of none of our regular furnaces that are here can do clay. And I also don't want to lose the EXP that was in these, so we're going to, just pop a couple things in there. Okay, and I think my axe is in the worst shape out of everything here, so take a ching and yee! Yeah, see how wasteful that would have been if I just, busted this without trying to do that. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll swap those. I'm honestly not even gonna bother putting the hoppers back because right now I don't even have a stack of each. And rather get that little bit of EXP going. But we'll put these here. We'll load them up with our dried kelp, and we'll get a most of a stack going in each of these. Actually, if I go ahead and take the 4 out of there, because kelp does 20 each. So if we can keep those to a 20 or below, then that creates efficiency here. I'm actually going to run over to meet some others because we are in the midst of stream day at the moment, and it looks like we've got an opportunity to get a few things done as a result.
Welcome one and all to the tavern once again. I gathered you today because the community area is a little bit of a crapshoot.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it has a bit of a wall, it has a bit of a build, but I was hoping that today the 4 of us, since we just happened to be online and for no reason other reason whatsoever, could maybe put together a comprehensive plan for the area just to kind of have it at least some approximation of finished by the time the season ends.
Yeah, I
Seems
mean,
like a good
That would
idea.
be lovely.
I feel like
All
we've
right.
got a while, but we can do that. Yeah.
Do all of you have your shovels on?
I do indeed.
Yes.
Okay, I have a number of wood, and I'm gonna put together a number of signs. 4 by 3 is 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I asked. I could have just crafted it. I had exactly 4 sticks. So, we're getting 1, 2, 3 to you, 1, 2, 3 to you, and 1, 2, 3 to you. I don't know why I gave all of us 3. I was planning on only giving 2. So, each of us gets to put down 2 signs that say something on it in this area. But once we're all done, we'll silent. You are already ruining it. I'm counting this, okay?
Yeah,
Use your
I'm planning
shovels
on
to
it.
mark out plots for particular buildings that you would like particular buildings or districts that you would like around here. I
Okay.
still counted that one.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're building.
After we're all done, we get together, go all over the thing we've just finished, and discuss how it's really stupid and we shouldn't have done it. Deal?
Okay. That's a great
Sounds
idea.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that
Let's.
Yeah.
Blue Jay, what are you doing? Silence, what are you doing here?
What? Oh, hi.
What are you?
You interrupted my typing.
You could.
Okay, enough goofing off, you 3. What are we all doing down here?
Oh, hi. Hello.
Apparently, just the 3 of us instantly had the thought that the end portal room is the one that needs a lot of work on it because it's been just a stronghold for all of the seasons. We literally found this the day 1 when you think about it.
Yeah, it is still pretty ugly, but and we still do have everything here from the chair. Hey, you know what we didn't do from the charity day? Other than clean up all the poop?
What?
We still have a beds only dragon fight that we owe people for donating.
Ooh. Yeah.
Wait, that
Oh,
was
we
one
should
of
do
the
that.
punishments?
That
Yeah.
was that was one of the things for somebody donated a certain amount, and yeah, we never did it.
You know, that
a
sounds
good idea.
way funner than whatever Zoe was going on about.
How dare you?
How dare I speak the truth? I know.
Yes,
I'm
but
a
also-
trendsetter over here.
Well, we got end crystals. I've got wool.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Ah.
Let's go.
We'll do your decorating
The
later.
community town is never gonna get finished. What? Let's
It'll
do,
get
let's
done
do-
someday. It's fine. Maybe.
We'll
Yeah,
finish that in season 4. Don't worry.
the subscribers will download the world when the season ends and do it for us. Don't worry. Whatever. Let's go to the end. Let's kill a drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Lyarrah, join us in the hot tub.
so theory. Bed there.
Yes.
Block here.
Can you not do that in front of our faces?
I'm not gonna sleep in it. I'm not gonna sleep in it. So block here at the end like this, and then sleep.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh my gosh, I'm on fire.
I'm surprisingly prepared for this. I have fire protection 4 on my pants.
I do normally, but I took off those pants.
I
You
have
know what? I
blast
actually have
protection
double
on.
fire protection
Nice.
and a blast protection 4. And
I
a
have blast
projectile
protection, yeah.
I have
got
double
all
blast.
Okay.
You
Double
water-
blast. So anyway, he started blasting.
This time, where you
Hey,
at?
it's Tom!
Hey,
he
this
is.
time.
And he's naked.
Of course
He
he
always
is.
is.
Oh,
So, question.
I
Nope.
just realized I have no
Nobody.
food. Be right
Oh,
back.
I got food. I got food.
Yeah, there's cakes everywhere, buddy.
That's
Yeah.
Just half a stack of fish.
Here's another stack of fish.
Here's a totem.
I think what we can do is we can actually.
No!
Waterlogged beds. Oh gosh.
That will kill us.
Okay.
Only if you're not holding a totem.
Okay, true.
Okay, so are we ready for this?
You two look like you're having the nicest hug over
Yeah.
here.
Best friends.
I'm just gonna get in on that too.
Aw, they're just cuddling tis Tom for warmth.
It's cold in the end. We need him. He's soft and furry and fuzzy.
Anyway.
But you're talking cold. I thought this was a hot tub. The
it
hottest
is a
tub
hot tub.
available.
Yeah.
Now, no, don't panic. Don't panic. But it's about to get a little bit warmer.
Oh nope, 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 nope. That will destroy everyone. Not the terrain, mind you, because in the water, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, can we spawn the stupid lizard in and get this over with,
Yes.
please?
So if anybody doesn't know what's going on, this is because we reached our goal in the charity live stream for the fires in Australia. In retrospect, this is slightly ironic since we're just causing a bunch of fire here, but hey, you know, I don't
terrible
question my own choices.
Yeah. We are terrible people.
We are. So we
No,
are,
this
but
was
the
a
best
great
kind of worst
idea
people.
for a stretch goal.
yeah. So we are allowed to like fly up to hit the things and everything, but all damage must be dealt with beds or with your own fist.
Turn down your game audio.
Turn down for what? Oh, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's
Oh,
cakes.
the lizard is not having a day.
Lizard is a little bit slow today.
The lizard is having a normal one.
Oh boy, yeah, I mean there is a lot of us on. I'm
Dude,
sure.
like the way it displays on my screen, it's like he's desperately flapping his wings.
Same here, dude.
While like it's like I look at him and he's like
Rockets last
through
forever.
space.
It's swimming through honey, basically.
Yeah,
Not
10
air.
centimeters at a time. This stupid thing will never make it to the actual end portal.
This is really bad.
It'll be great. Don't worry. Just go with it.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a try, like see how much of me dies.
Mini.
Oh, actually only half.
Not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh yeah. Watch out. There's still like a massive hole underneath the island. Totally not my fault. Nope, not at all. Nothing. to
So,
see.
guys, eating hay.
Yeah, there's cakes everywhere.
No, it takes forever, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Ow.
cakes are instant.
Ah, wow, you're smart.
Sometimes.
So we're not allowed to punch the crystals, are we? So we
We
gotta
can
use a bed
punch
to
the
blow up the end crystals.
crystals. Like that's. I mean, personally, that's still an explosion, so I view that as still, you know.
Yeah. This is the best slideshow ever.
I love the jump boost. It really helps get up here.
You look so ridiculous up there.
But it's fine. I'm fine.
Well, no, just
Everything is fine.
you're a stop motion animation getting up there to begin with, though.
Yes.
Everything's good.
I want to know what TNC is thinking on his stream right now.
Oh, it's moving! It is moving. Okay, it is moving.
Yeah.
Because it
Poor
is.
guys. Definitely not having a day.
Why did we choose to do this during a stream?
Because we can.
Because we're all here.
Yeah, because how often do we have this many of us online and not preoccupied?
Oh my goodness. This is not good.
How many cakes did you put around the area?
Half a stack?
Enough. Enough.
I carry a full stack of cakes in my ender chest at all times, okay?
Why?
Because I still love that you can actually stack cakes on here. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten. There's a whole bunch of, like, there's chests around the place that are full of wool and, wood, because I put them there, like, a month ago for this.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Yeah, for the record, the beds have not came into play whatsoever yet.
No.
Because
Yeah,
the
but you-
lizard actually never landed.
I've been using the best to blow up the end crystals.
This is gonna take like 2 hours.
It did.
Okay, she's coming in, she's coming in, she's coming in.
Ow.
Oh, that takes out a lot. There's a
I now
sizable
realize-
chunk that it takes out.
I now realize what this thing over here is made out of obsidian.
Yeah.
Yeah, the centerpiece got redone out of obsidian ages ago. I think before the charity stream.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
she's
hit me.
coming in. Sorry, I forgot that other people are a thing.
Oh yeah, we should be trying to put out some of this fire so that
Yes, when she comes in again.
so that our stuff doesn't just get nuked.
Ow, ow.
Oh, that too. I mean,
Dragon.
If we do die.
So that's over half a dragon just dead.
Yeah, of beds.
it's incredible. Come on
Holy
in.
poop.
Come on in, dragon.
Come and
I'm ready for this.
Oh gosh. Oh
watch out for
gosh.
dragon's breath.
Oh.
Dragon's breath
Yep.
is the thing.
It's really hard to watch out for Dragon's Breath where you can't see it.
Yeah, invisible, you know.
She is having a better time now. She is not
Oh,
like
yeah.
screaming actively as she flies.
I wonder what Nancy was up to before.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just this sign here that just says clean up the island.
Yeah, I placed it.
No
We're
one's
almost
died
there,
yet.
everyone.
No one's died yet.
Yeah, not even of
I haven't even popped a totem, which is
Yeah.
very impressive
neither.
for me.
This Tom hasn't died. He has no pants on, or well, anything for that matter.
Okay, she's coming in.
He's here.
Blow it up.
Nearly dead. I'm out of beds. Hey!
Yay!
Nice.
Woo!
Woo! GG!
Okay.
And there
Now
goes all
here's
the
a question: does the wither take any damage from explosions?
Well,
Oh, this was
it
fun.
Good job.
Good
Yeah, that
job.
was a lot of fun, guys. I really enjoyed
Well done.
that.
Well done.
Hey, quick, before you guys go through, I have a screenshot proposition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We gotta come pose with all this fire and with the sign that says clean up the island.
Oh,
Sorry, I was adding more fire for effect.
There you go. Screenshot away.
I love dumb screenshots like this.
I like that we need to account for short people to be in front now. I say as the short people.
Alright. GG, everybody. And we still got time for Blue Jay to go prepare for a stream. Anything we can help you out with, bud?
Nope. Just got to get my camera set up and probably grab a Dr. Pepper.
Well, you guys know what
You
that
guys can't help me
means.
with that.
Rest of us have to get back to work on Town Hall. Let's go. Back to downtown, everybody.
Have
Do
fun,
we
guys.
have to.
Well, we lost Blue Jay and Silent because apparently recording time is not infinite on people who are not us.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna say having a life will do that to you.
yeah, whatever. But we're here, the two of us, with the kind of not exact plan, but some adjustments as to what we can actually do around here. So meet me on top of the community resource area that no one actually takes resources from. So the gray wool is supposed to be the roads.
Okay.
So I decided that it would make sense to create some sort of semblance of a road leading all the way here. Creating a little bit more of a square around here, adding one building there and there on yellow and the purple.
Mhm.
Then the gray of the road would transform into the already established pathway over here.
Which
And,
doesn't actually lead to the door over here for some reason.
There. Fixed it. It actually creates a new road over here that I feel should loop around to there, like right behind the yellow build. Like this. But I'm not sure about it. I mean, it does make the city look like it's on the grid or something. Except
Yeah.
the grid is triangles and really ugly.
Yeah, I don't think a grid there necessarily is good, and it depends on what we want to put in this space. Which I guess it makes sense to get like all the basic trees out of the way.
Yeah, but this area was intended to be a park of sorts, and I'm not opposed to it. Like, I want a park. Parks are great.
Yeah, I think
Just,
this
not made
section-
of default trees.
Yeah, this section I think was the part that was meant to be the park because it's already kind of got the sign and
You
everything.
know what we could do? I just realized.
What?
Create some sort of a sectioned off park around here. And just throw Jessie inside and lock her up in there until she's finished with the park.
I mean, we could.
That is our solution for all greenery so far, so...
It is.
Yeah. This area between this road and that road will make it into a park. And then we even still get the little road between that I just sketched up. Because parks you generally can walk through. Actually,
Yeah,
this is gonna sound stupid.
Mhm.
What if it wasn't a park?
What?
What if it was a graveyard?
Not everything has to have a graveyard, Slay.
People die, okay? We need to bury them somewhere.
Oh my god. Maybe, okay, maybe, but like honestly.
Yeah, but besides, think about the monetization. We can give Twitch subs their own graves or whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I've got stuff for my patients already, but if you want to do that, go for it. But no, I mean, like, there's definitely, I feel like there's plenty of room in the place, and I feel like literally smack dab in the middle of town is not necessarily the best spot for that.
Yeah, and graveyards generally are like a little bit away from the yeah.
Yeah, to keep the.
Which is why if I would place it anywhere, I actually could probably place it here on this side of the hill between this mountain and the Zen garden.
Yeah.
It still would be pretty close to the area, but it would have a nice bonus of sectioning this off. Right?
Well, the one flaw with that is that actually it's almost closer for the stuff to wrap around to this direction than...
Yeah, but like, look at this. Look at this terrain here and compare it to the terrain there. Like, this is non-traversable. These cliffs are way too big. You either will have to tear off them entirely, or not.
Yeah, which I think originally that had been the plan, was to terraform them. So
Yeah. I mean, the worst part is I like this tiny village on this side of the mountain, which we'll talk about the tiny village as well. Don't you worry, we'll get to there. But I still think that doing the road from the tiny village to the actual, community area
Well-
on this side of the mountain would be a bad call, because that way that road will not include the stronghold and
Yeah.
the everything else.
well, I mean, I was more thinking road that would loop all the way around. Now, hear me out. What if we went ahead and built up this hill so that it actually like connected across here, so that it was
that's
kind
the
of a
plan.
ridge?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, like, and we can go ahead and tuck that into here, and maybe put like a small tunnel through it or something for the, for the part that
Yeah.
goes around. Because then that ridge kind of feels like it connects around and is what that is, and we can do like just a couple of staircases connecting the upstairs there to down here, and kind of create it like an uptown and a lowtown type of area.
That sounds almost so good that it makes me actually want to work on this, and trust me, I really don't want to work on this. This cliff and this this area here, I really don't want to try and untangle. But you almost make me excited about it.
Yeah, so I mean, like, what we do is we make like that area up there actually like has some class to it and everything, and then down here, this is like a fisherman's wharf type area. Like, this is where the fishermen that like go out to sea for months at a time live. And so we just put a bunch of the small houses like super packed in close together.
Are you saying that this is where a ship would dock?
Yes, I'm saying this is where we can go sit on the dock of the bay.
Okay. I will. I will remember that. I heard the implication of a shipyard.
Oh,
And I...
well, I mean, do you see this space over here?
Oh, which space over where?
Like, we have so much flat area over here.
Meh.
Or,
The desert feels like a really good visual barrier for this.
yeah, true.
Which really is the one of the problems with this town on the other side, is that there is no visual barrier.
Yeah.
If we make ourselves a task to continue building it, it will go forever and devour Prowl's base.
I mean, does that really be such a bad thing?
Not really. And Prowl's base actually would make a very fair addition to it. Like, it would make sense. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too much work onto my butt.
Oh, no, exactly. And
yeah.
I think originally there's this like line of cobble along here that I'm pretty sure was...
That is supposed to be the border of it. That's this part sorted.
Yeah.
But there's a whole other area on the left side of the TNC's castle. Which, by the way, someone has to top. Like, you can't. I cannot allow TNC to stand above the rest of the, city town.
I mean, as
And
far as actual physical height, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. But you know what? What would be perfect on this hill?
Hmm?
A cathedral.
Oh, I have a lot of purple wool. I have a lot of purple wool for you.
I didn't say I can build one. I just said that.
I'm not saying build it. I'm saying mark it. Mark the area. Reserve the area for it. I'll put the sign down.
Of course, that would mean that the graveyard would probably have
It
to
makes
go up here
perfect
instead, but...
sense also, because it's on the way to the revive.
Yeah. Oh man, that means the graveyard can go down here.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we do graveyard here. No.
If you guys needed any assurance that we are actually making this up as we go along.
Yep. All right. That's these ones sorted. We will continue that hill on the other side still, but it's... Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm feeling great. Yeah, the red line here was supposed to be the road. You just put a cathedral right.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll put the road on
We'll
one side.
put a hole in a building. It's okay.
Because like the thing I'm thinking is that the main path should go right in front of the cathedral. So if we have the cathedral facing this way,
Mm-hmm.
then we can put the main path like right past it in front here. I like that there's just no lights whatsoever on this side. And then that,
We're very professional.
yeah, because the thing
We're good at Minecraft.
the thing is that there does also feel like there is just a difference in the economics between what's out there on the coast and what's over there.
Yeah, that's about right.
And so for this to be kind of dividing the two so the two sides don't have to see each other.
Okay, fair. But we
that's
still do have to do something about the nether portal and the end portal.
Yeah, nether portal and end portal. End portal, I have no idea. Nether portal, we can find some place to work it in.
All right,
Yeah.
so all we gotta do is take a comprehensive, make a comprehensive list of the things we just said.
Yeah.
And present them to the rest of the server.
Yeah, that and...
Or start building without a permit. That is also allowed, but
yeah,
just making sure.
Exactly. Oh no, the one thing I'm gonna go do right now is I got me some sponges. I got me an axe. I'm gonna go get rid of any default plain trees and any ponds that were not man-made.
Yeah, fair.
Now let's get this area cleared out.
So people can actually, live in it without having to log out every 2 seconds.
Exactly. So I want to be careful over here because I know there's other spoilers. But yeah, I wanted to show you all what I did on stream day. Lucky! Easy kitty. It's a giant kitty cat for Slack's giant witch hut. And my proudest part of it is that the eyes are honey blocks and there's actually light sources inside the head so that the eyes slightly glow. I did my best to make the whole thing be spawn proof. And do a quick spin here. And try not to show spoilers over there. I don't know if that episode's out yet or not. Yeah, kitty. Kitty. I'm not completely happy with how the back legs turn out, but it is what it is. I will come back and do something with it when I get a little bit more inspired to, or can figure out exactly how to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, that's what I accomplished during my slot on this weekend's stream day. And we, as you saw, accomplished a whole lot more during TNC's stream slot, and just in general during the rest of the day. There's recently been just a lot of movements to come back together as a community and be doing more stuff as a community as a whole here. A lot of us had taken breaks over the holidays or had gotten so frustrated by some bugs that were happening that it got really quiet, and there was still the couple of us that always hang out together, like how Tiz and I can't seem to get rid of each other. Or, well, actually, I guess also how Zoe and I can't seem to get rid of each other. Listen, basically, it was just me clinging whoever was logged in. But looks like we don't have to worry about that anymore because everybody's back. We're all wanting to work on that community area. And I would love to know from all of you what you would like to see me working on. Do you want to see me concentrating over there on the community area in the next couple of episodes, maybe get the Fisherman Village side of it done? Or do you want to see me get back over to the Glass Dome, which is actually surprisingly close over there, and get the apiary stuff done finally, because I know it's kind of waiting on me at the moment? Or you know, just concentrate on my house. Like, I have too much that I need to do. I really do. But did it to myself. You know how that goes. This is me. And I can back up. Okay. But since I do have so much to do, I think that I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. So that'll just about do it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you had as much fun as I did, then of course, please hit that like button. If you want to stick around for next time, I promise this is more the normal episode length, not that 90-minute monstrosity the previous episode was, which I'll have words for you guys later on how grateful I am for the response from that. But yeah, if you want to stick around, hit subscribe, and take care everybody. Toodles!